So let's begin today by coming down to lying down on our backs. And if placing a hand over your heart and a hand on your belly serves, then go ahead and allow that to happen. And just allow whatever occupies you to settle down into the back body. Taking a nice long inhale, maybe exhaling with a deep sigh. And allowing the breath and breathing that breath that's just right for you. Not too fast, not too slow, just the right tempo. And you know it's right for you when you feel that sense of release. And now invoking the sense of the witness. And again, what witnesses that? And as you begin to scan through the body, begin to notice the slight contractions, any resistance, densities, sense of hardness in the body. And notice that that contraction or that resistance is having a life as well. Now inviting and allowing the question to drop into the heart space. What is deeper than thought? What is deeper than this feeling or sensation? Notice, is there a space around that? And now allowing breath and breathing into and around what the experience of that is. Accepting that experience and the backdrop of the space that holds all of this to unfold just as it does, perfectly, spaciously, in presence. And taking a few more rounds of your own sweet breath. Two more breaths. One last breath. And then go ahead and allow the hands and arms to come down by your side. And we'll do our Etch-a-Sketch Asana. So this is where we press into our feet and in such a way that you can see you're going to be sliding the skin along the back side body vertically by pressing your feet down and moving the back side of your body along the mat vertically. And continue to breathe. So what we're doing is we're giving the connective tissue a little massage, a little breather, and continue to breathe. And maybe you can begin to turn your head to the left, your head to the right, and slowly and with breath. And you can hold your head in one direction so that it offers some ease into the neck and the side of the head, and even into the skin of the backs of the arms, shoulders. And 3 more breaths just like that. Maybe breathing into the space in and around whatever contractions or density that you found when you were doing your scan, and into the space, allowing everything to move back towards the silence, the peace at the core of everything. And then go ahead and allow the body to stop. And notice the sensations through the body. And now we'll begin to come into our Apanasana, so our wind reliever sequence. So both feet come up off the floor. Hug your knees in towards your belly. And maybe rocking side to side just to release the lower back. And then on an inhale, go ahead and stretch the legs straight down on the floor and bring the arms up overhead with your thumbs to the floor so your palms are facing one another. Inhale, reach through the soles of your feet, keeping your ankles flexed, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, but reaching out from the heart through the arm bones, through the fingertips. As you exhale, press the back body down. Inhale, lengthen, nice long inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to go ahead and bend your right knee, draw your right knee in, and bring both arms around either behind the thigh or on top of the right knee, and hug it on into the right side body. Holding for just 1 round of breath. And then inhale, arms back up over your head, leg comes back down to the floor. Exhale, sweep arms around, left leg comes in. Hold for 1 breath, reaching that right leg down as the left comes into the body. And now we'll cycle back and forth from side to side. Inhale, arms come up over the head, leg comes back down, you're straight along the floor. Exhale, sweep the arms around, right leg comes in. Inhale, leg comes back down, arms are up over your head, circle arms around, left leg comes into body. 1 more time, both sides. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right knee in towards belly. Inhale, arms overhead, leg down to the floor, stretch out. Exhale, left leg comes in towards belly. And now we'll go ahead and lift right leg up off the floor. Again, rock a little bit side to side. Inhale, bring your hands around behind your knees, stretch your legs straight up towards the sky. As you exhale, separate your legs into a big wide V. Inhale, fill up the legs and the bones of the legs with that inhale. Exhale, reach out through the heels. So feel your kneecaps lift and your legs are nice and strong. Now we'll start to move. Arms come back up over your head, thumbs to the floor. As you exhale, sweep your arms around, bend both knees, catch your knees in towards your belly. We'll alternate. Inhale, arms overhead, legs out to the V. Exhale, arms come around, knees come into belly. 2 more times. Inhale, out to a V, arms overhead, fill up with breath. Exhale, knees into belly, arms wrap around. Inhale 1 last time, arms overhead, legs out to V. Exhale, knees into belly. And hold. So here we're going to take our hands behind our heads. And we're going to inhale. Your elbows are out to your side and charge up through the feet. Inhale, fill up the lungs with breath. And then as you exhale, curl up into your crunch and press your lower back down into the floor. And you're going to be moving the knees in, but also pushing out through the soles of the feet. So your legs are really, really working. Your belly is working. You're smiling. You're breathing, pressing lower back down into the floor. Let's hold this for another 30 seconds. And breathe and smile. And check in. See if you might move the knees in closer to the belly and then push out through the soles of the feet. Spread your toes. So your calves are working, your shins are working, your thighs are working, your hips are working. You can draw in your pelvic floor. So drawing up those Kegel exercises, pressing lower back down. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead, let your head come on down, hug your knees in. Let's let that left foot and leg come down. So the knee is bent, and the sole of the left foot is to the floor. And we're going to take the right leg up towards the sky. Point and flex, make a couple of circles. Open up that ankle. Inhale. And then as you exhale, point your toe and lower your leg just to hovering, keeping that right leg straight. Inhale, flex your foot and lift the leg back up. Inhale, point the toe, lower the leg just down towards the floor to hovering. Exhale, lift, beautiful. Inhale, point toe, let leg start to come on down. 2 more times. Exhaling, lifting, inhaling, pointing and lowering. 1 last time. Exhaling, lifting, inhaling, pointing, back down. And now bring the sole, bending the right knee, bring the sole of the right foot down. And then exhale, bring the left leg up towards the sky, make some circles. One way and then the other. And then you're going to flex your foot and then inhale, point the toe and lower just down to hovering, left leg coming down towards the floor. Flex your foot so toes point towards ceiling and press and lift the left leg up towards the floor. Inhale, point the toe, slowly lower, full length of inhale. Exhale, flex your foot, lift the leg. 2 more times. Inhale, point and lower. Exhale, flex your foot and lift. Last time, point toe, lower. Exhale, flex and lift. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our knees back up. 1 last time, arms come out to a T. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly lower both knees over to the left side of your mat. Let the legs come all the way down to the floor. You can bring your left hand to the top of your right knee. Breathe deep down into the belly. And soften. Wherever that area of density, wherever that area of resistance was when you were scanning, see if you can invite that experience. And ask that question, just let it drop into your heart. You don't need to have an answer. What is deeper than this sensation? There's something else that's holding all of this together. And it's within you. And it's completely perfect. Completely complete. Your inhale, lift both knees up. So both knees are in towards the belly. And then as you exhale, arms are out to a T again. And your knees come and fall over onto the right side of your mat. You can bring to the right hand to the top of the left knee. 3 breaths down into the belly and soften. Any place in the belly where you can find softening, opening, releasing. 2 more breaths. And then make sure that your right arm is extended out from your right shoulder, your left arm out from your left shoulder. On an inhale, fill up that left arm, sweep it up towards the sky. As you exhale, you can allow that left arm to just start to come down and rest right on top of your right arm down on the floor, like closing 2 covers of a book. Just take a couple of breaths in that moment for yourself. Again, what is deeper than thought? What is the space that holds all of this? The space that holds all of this experience. And then on an inhale, press your hand into the floor, lift body up, come on up onto your hands and knees. Tabletop pose. And maybe just a couple of rounds of cow and cat. So inhaling into your cow, letting your spine sink. Exhaling, rounding, pushing the floor down and away, letting the head drop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One last one. And then we're going to go ahead and take our right foot and kickstand it off the right side of our mat. Send the left leg back towards the back part of the mat and inhale, bring your left arm up towards the sky. As you exhale, sweep it down and see if you can reach it underneath your right arm. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round down, and you're sending it underneath that right armpit. One more time, up. Exhale, round it down and through and hold. And then inhale, come on up. And then exhale and sit back and find your child pose. 2 breaths just to find your breath. Just your big toes touch. Finding the breath. Inhale, come on up onto hands and knees. Kickstand your left foot off to the left side of your mat. Send your right foot to the back. Inhale, take your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, sweep it down and underneath. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, sweep it underneath your left arm. Inhale, lift up the right hand. And then exhale, slide it underneath. And hold for 3 breaths. And then inhale, come on back up. And then exhale, hand comes down to the floor, big toes touch. 1 breath, child pose. Inhale, come on back up onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes. And then inhale, find some strength. As you exhale, lift your knees just about an inch off your mat. Stay here, hold. And then let's take it up into your downward facing dog. So Pedal out, do what feels good at first, couple of breath cycles. And then bringing the feet so that they're right directly out from the hips. Have a generous bend in your knees. Charge up the feet, so press into the balls of your feet. Your heels are lifted up off the floor. And then find the muscular energy in your legs and try to take your knees out a little bit so you'll feel your hips charge up. Reach your sitting bones back, your hips back, and then begin to straighten the legs by keeping the tops of the thighs back. Beautiful. And then on an inhale, bend your knees, walk your feet towards your hands towards your feet. And then inhale, come up halfway, exhale, fold. And then inhale, bring your hands to your hips. As you exhale, let the elbows come up towards the sky, drawing shoulder blades together. And then inhale, lift yourself all the way up to stand. Exhale, bring your hands down by your side. So we only have time for a little bit of some salutation, so we'll get right to it. So inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, fold forward, all the way coming down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way out, around, up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So we'll modify it just a little bit. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. As you exhale, bring your hands to clasp behind your head. Inhale, stay just like that. And then as you exhale, take your arms over to the right and turn your head to look out from the left. Inhale, bring your hands behind your head. Exhale, stretch your hands, flip your palms away from the crown of your head as you arc over. So hands are left, looking right. Inhale, hands come behind head. Exhale, flip palms, turn your gaze to look left, your hands to come to the right. A couple more times, hands behind head. Exhale, twist. And one last time. Hands overhead, palms flip, gaze looks left, arms are right. Inhale, hands behind head. Exhale, flip palms, gaze right, arch to the left. And then inhale, come back to center. And exhale, bring your arms out around, bring your hands in front of your heart. Let's inhale, we'll come all the way back down again. Exhale, fold forward. And then do whatever you need. If you need to come up onto your balls of your toes in order to make your way down to the ground, then go ahead and do that. Kickstand your legs over to the side. And then we're going to just take a nice twist. So bending that right knee, we'll take a twist and look back over the right shoulder. Again, finding that place of contraction or resistance. And breathing into that space and around that space. And then let's go ahead, release. Take a moment to this side. And then we'll bend the left knee and take the twist over towards the left. What is deeper than feeling? What holds this experience? Breathe into that. And then inhale, release that twist. And we'll just come down for one last pose before Shavasana. So this will be, we're going to hold our supported shoulder stand. So if you like to do it with a block, you can go grab a block, you can pause. Or if you want to just continue with the flow, coming back to lying down, we're going to go ahead and place our hands right underneath our hips, right underneath on both sides. And then extend the legs back up and reach through the soles of your feet. So we're going to hold this for about 3 breaths, but we're going to keep our legs elevated. So just giving a little rest to the heart. And then let's go ahead and we'll scissor the legs. So taking your left leg down towards the ground and your right leg towards your head. And now scissor them the other way. And do that a couple more times, maybe with your breath. Beautiful. Let's just do it a couple more times for even Stevens. And then they come back, and now let's just cross them horizontally. So taking them out wide, and then bringing them, and maybe the right one crosses on top, out wide. Now the left, maybe a couple more times. Great. And then coming back to stillness, 3 more breaths, keeping those legs nice and lively, lifting out of the hips, but at the same time, staying long through the spine and soft through the throat. And then go ahead, bend your knees, step, step. And one last twist, we'll take our arms out wide, feet out wide. Take both knees over to the right. Look left or look right, whichever way feels good for you. If you like to hook your ankle, go ahead. And then inhale, bring your knees up through center. Exhale, knees over to the left. Take your left ankle on top of your right knee. Couple more breaths. And then inhale, bring your knees up through center. Straighten out both legs. Take your shoulders underneath. And then rest into your Shavasana. Taking a few cleansing breaths as you close your practice. And as you release in your Shavasana, again, breathing into that space that you found at the beginning of your practice, invoking the witness and reflecting within what is deeper than thought, what is deeper than feeling. And then when you're ready, you can pause at any time. When you're ready, make your way back up into a comfortable seat. And we'll just close as we have in so many classes before. We'll bring our hands in front of our hearts and rub those hands, feeling that heat and love, hands on top of each other, on top of your heart, allowing the energy of the hands and the energy of the heart to join. Top hand off, both hands come back together. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your practice. Jai Ma. Namaste, yogis.